Hello, friends. How are you all? Today, I am going to explain part 2 of episode number 1 of the Poisonous Love GL series. In the previous part, we saw that Dr. Prem was completely drunk and wasted. Pat had brought her to her home. When Pat brought her in, Dr. Prem undressed in front of her, feeling both cold and hot, and Pat had held her. After some time, Pat tries to handle her, but she loses her balance, and both of them fall onto the bed. Pat looks at her very affectionately for a long time and feels attracted to her. She continues to look at her, and after some time, she kisses her. A lip kiss. After a while, Dr. Prem kisses her back, meaning she cooperates with Pat. They both continue to kiss for some time. Their kissing scene is shown. After this, since Dr. Prem was completely drunk, she fell asleep, totally wasted. Pat stays there, looks at her, and asks, "Are you really asleep?" She then looks at her closely and says, "You stole my bed, so you'll have to compensate." Then she bites her, below her collarbone, near her breast. She leaves a mark there and says, "You stole my bed. This is your punishment, and you will be so shocked when you wake up in the morning and see this." She says all this, and the scene shifts. The next scene is in the morning. Dr. Prem opens her eyes first because Pat had already left. She gets up and looks around her. She is completely shocked. She gets up. Her head is aching a lot. She has a hangover. She remembers the incident of the previous night, how she came in a car, her friend's car. Then she returns to the present, checking her clothes completely. Then she has another flashback. She touches her lips, looks at her clothes, and wonders where she has ended up. Then she sees a letter on the side table. The letter says that last night she accidentally got into the wrong car, and next time she should be careful and not undress in front of anyone like that. When she reads it, she feels good that no one took advantage of her. She says, "Thanks, Angel, for not taking advantage of me." The scene shifts again. The next scene is at her hospital, where she is sitting among her friends. Her friends are interrogating her, asking questions like, "Where were you last night? Who were you with? We were so worried." They ask, "What happened to you?" She says, "Nothing," and starts to leave. Her friends catch her, make her sit down, and ask again, "Tell us what happened. Don't even try to lie to us because we have been worried since yesterday." After some time, she answers them, "I got into the wrong car." They ask, "What? Tell us more. What happened after that?" She says, "Nothing happened after that. The person, the car owner, seemed like a nice person, so he just took me to his place to sleep." Her friends say, "What? Just to sleep? That's impossible." She insists, "Honestly, that's all that happened." They ask, "He just took you to sleep? Are you sure? He didn't do anything to you?" She replies, "I am sure. I am a doctor. If anything had happened to my body, no one would know better than me." She agrees, and her friend says, "If that's the case, then it's very good because," she says, "Yes, that's the case because that person seemed good to me." She says, "If that's how it is, it's good, because if you had fallen into the hands of an icy person, it would have been very harmful for you. You would have been trapped." Then she has a flashback where she wakes up, goes in front of the mirror, and sees that her necklace is missing, and there is a mark near her breast. She thinks, "My necklace is gone. That person took my necklace and gave me a mark." She thinks about this and returns to the present. Her friends talk to her, and one of them asks, "Was it a boy or a girl, male or female?" She says, "I am not sure who it was." Her other friend says, "I think it must have been a female, because if it was a boy, you wouldn't be this lucky." Everyone agrees. She starts to walk away, but her friends grab her again and ask, "Are you really sure nothing happened to you?" She gets irritated and says, "Yes, I am sure." The scene shifts. The next scene shows Pat coming to meet her manager, Nan, her friend. Pat sees her and asks, "Are you sick? Do you have a fever?" She touches her to check. Nan says, "No, I'm fine." They both sit and talk. Pat touches her and says, "Are you sure? Your body has completely changed. You look very different." Nan says, "I'm fine." They both sit, and Nan hugs her, crying. Pat asks, "Why are you crying? Did someone say something to you?" Nan says, No, no one said anything to me. I am the reason for my own condition. Pat asks, What happened? Calm down, Pat tells her. You are the prettiest woman than me. You are very good. Nan says, No one has ever told me something like this except you. Pat says, When I am here, why do you need anyone else's compliments? Then she leaves Nan and goes to the kitchen to get some water. There she checks and sees a pregnancy supplement. When she sees it, the glass of water falls from her hand and shatters on the floor. She is completely shocked. Nan comes running and asks, Are you okay? Did you get hurt anywhere? Pat looks at her and asks, When you said you were like this, did you mean you were pregnant? Nan nods, crying. Pat asks, Why did you do this to me? Pat has always liked Nan. Nan says sorry and hugs her. They both cry. Pat is very emotional because she has always liked Nan. And here, this part ends. For the next part, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care all. Love you all.